Right now, there are 23 children staying at the Community Renewal Team's shelter in East Hartford. That number is higher than normal for the nonprofit, and it's presenting new challenges for the organization. I'm joined this morning by CRT's Ilana Bernstein with a look at the issue and, most importantly, how we can all help this holiday season. Ilana, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
I saw your note. I gave you a call. You said absolutely you would come on. This is such an important topic. 23 kids in your East Hartford shelter right now. Give folks some perspective. What does that mean? What do you traditionally see versus now? It's
definitely more than we've seen in a very long time. There's a tremendous need for kids, for help for families, for making the holidays brighter for kids. Specifically, our shelter has a ratio of higher kids to adults, 23 to 17 adults.
And so when you have 23 kids in that space, what are you trying to accomplish not only for them, but for that family unit?
To make life as normal as possible for the kids and help them get to school as normal. We actually have one family in the shelter right now that has two school-age kids, and they are so focused on excelling in school, and the contrast is just amazing to their determinants in school, and coming back to a shelter life is really sad. So we try and make life normal.
And so for somebody who does not know that world, who has not had to stay in a shelter, that is a challenge. That is a hurdle to make things as normal as possible. How do you do it?
I mean, we have amazing case managers. Our staff are angels. They're really doing wonderful work every day. We help give them regular food so that the adults can focus on getting a stable life.
And when you talk to these parents and caregivers, what are they telling you? What are their biggest hurdles as individuals right now?
It's just so hard to make ends meet. You know, it's really hard to afford life, and housing is the biggest challenge.
We have 23 kids in this East Hartford shelter. Is a snapshot of a picture that we see across Connecticut. Let's talk about how folks at home can really move the needle and make an impact this holiday season. You're doing what you call a virtual giving tree.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, there's so many ways to bring joy to kids this season, and what you're doing for the adults is helping alleviate their expenses in that way. If you are out shopping this weekend and you can pick up a toy, you can either do it in a more personalized way by picking out a tag on our giving tree and choosing a child. All the information is there about each of the children in our care. There are hundreds of children on that tree, on that giving tree. Or you could just pick up a toy and donate it to our toy drive.
And that is important to point out. I'm speaking to the 23 kids directly at that East Hartford location, but I have seen you at work before. You are serving kids all across this region. What's the scope of what you're trying to achieve this holiday?
We're the community action agency for Hartford and Middlesex counties, so we help thousands of people and thousands of families throughout central Connecticut. So if we can help alleviate their expenses over the holidays and help them save money, then we're helping them live better, healthier, financially stable futures.
And you brought some examples here. There are certainly things in any price point, but again, people are able to go to the link at FOX61.com. You can either buy a gift, a general gift, or you can pick somebody and shop for them specifically.
Yeah. So if you drop off your toys by December 13th, you have a choice to either wrap it off of the giving tree and then you label it as we've indicated on the virtual giving tree, or if you don't really care and you just want to buy a toy and help out, you can also drop it off by December 13th, and we'll make sure that they get directly to kids. Every single one of the donations make an impact.
I have had the great privilege to see your team directly in action. You are doing incredible work, touching hearts and changing lives around our region. We are grateful for the work you're doing. Thanks for starting your day with us.
Thank you.
All right, and again, we have all that information if you want to help out with CRT's virtual giving tree on our website, FOX61.com. Happy holidays, my friend.
Thank you.
Helping out in